For all you tofu lovers, today on Bake Eat Review, we're making a sandwich with deli style tofu. And it is simple. It has 3 ingredients and 5 minutes of prep, and it is so good. We're only working with 3 ingredients today. The first ingredient is tofu. My next ingredient is barbecue sauce. For our last ingredient, we're using a little splash of oil. I'm gonna start off by cutting my tofu. I'm cutting it as thin as I can, and I don't mind if it's not perfect. I'm just trying to get it thin because I want to marinate it and I want this to absorb as much flavor as possible. I think too, by cutting it in this way, people who aren't too keen on tofu might like it a little bit better because it's going to be absorbing so much flavor with the marinade. I've seen people cut this with a peeler. I find that for me, that doesn't work as great, so I'm just doing nice thin slices. I like this recipe because I think it's super fast and it'll just make for a quick lunch. I'm gonna start off by using my own barbecue sauce. It's homemade. You can use any barbecue sauce for this marinade. I'm going to just put in, I think about a half cup of this barbecue sauce. Because I'm baking it in the oven, I want to add about a tablespoon of oil. That's just going to help the tofu cook. I'm going to give it a little whisk, just so that it all combines. This marinade is a little bit thick, so I'm going to add some water to it. And the reason that I'm thinning it out is because I just want to make sure it's going to get absorbed into our tofu. As you can see, it's a bit thinner. Next, I'm adding my tofu. It is a bit delicate. It's probably going to break, but that's okay. I don't mind that. I just want to mix this all together. I'm going to be pretty gentle with it because it will break up on me. I want the marinade to be distributed well between the layers of the tofu. I think this is pretty good. And next, we're going to pop this in the oven. Let's get it on the baking tray. I'm going to just put it on my tray and then spread it out so it can evenly cook. I think this is looking pretty good how it's been spread out, and it's going to bake well. I'm going to bake it at 400 for about 20 minutes, and then I'm going to flip it in between, so probably at the 10 or 15 mark. And I think you could do this with an air fryer. It's just I have a lot of tofu, and I think a baking tray just works better. See, that didn't take very long. And now I have an amazing sandwich for lunch. I hope you'll give it a try.